I want to say a few words about our women's Bible studies. The three women who have produced them are Elizabeth George, Liz Curtis Higgs, and Stormie Omartian. I'm sure those are familiar names to you. Each one has sold millions of books. It is amazing how God has used them and how talented they are to come up continually with new and fresh material. They've sold millions of books. The first series we did was with Elizabeth George, called A Woman After God's Own Heart. You probably have heard that title. The series we did with Liz Curtis Higgs is Loved by God. Now that is not a title of one of her books, but the content is taken from one of her books. And then, of course, you're familiar with The Power of a Praying Woman by Stormie Omartian. And then we came back a year or two later and did The Power of a Praying Wife, which, by the way, is one of the finest marriage workshops for women that you would just ever run across. And it's full of humor. You'll laugh your head off. But it's got some serious stuff in it. I can tell you one thing, just to hear Stormie's personal testimony in each one of these series is worth the price of the study. I've seen her give it in person, and I've seen her give it to these video audiences, and I'm telling you, it is touching. The women are touched. The same with Liz Curtis Higgs and Elizabeth George. What beautiful testimonies they have of what God has done in their lives to bring them from where they were to where they are today, and it's been a journey. I hope that you'll take a serious look at these four studies and consider offering them to the women in your church. I'm telling you, women are into Bible study like I wish men were. In fact, if it weren't for women, we wouldn't have church the way we have it and the way we know it today. They are just the backbone of church life. They're so sensitive to spiritual things and always ready to grow and develop and reach new heights for the Lord. They're eager to reach out to other women. And these are some resources that they can use to do that very thing. A Woman After God's Own Heart, Loved by God, The Power of a Praying Woman, and The Power of a Praying Wife.